Welcome welcome everyone to Melody of the Maelstrom, where a bunch of real-life bards play Dungeons and Dragons. Before we roll the starting titles, we do have a few sponsors that we need to shout out. First of all, there's D&D Beyond. Thank you for your to our first sponsor. Do you want to have all your resources conveniently in one place? Do you hate math? Look no further. D&D Beyond has all the digital resources you could possibly need, including books, dice, and the ability to homebrew to your heart's content. Our second sponsor is Effects May Vary, an awesome local band from Newmarket, Ontario, who specializes in making sure you always have your daily prescription for hard rock. Be sure to check them out on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you are most comfortable listening to your favorite music. And to follow their Facebook and other socials for show dates and announcements. Their newest song, Torn, is now available to stream, so enjoy it. And remember, as always, individual effects may vary. There's also our Patreon, where we have a tier for every level of generosity. One includes being shouted out at the end of all Dire Bear games, and another includes voice acting lessons with one of the talented players in our network of games. Finally, we have merch. Do you want a sweater, a shirt, or maybe even a mouse pad with that sweet Dire Bear logo? Be sure to check out the Pride section in our merch as well. Even though it isn't Rainbow Month, we will always show our colors. Here we roll with pride. We also have t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatpants, stickers, and tank tops. So go ahead and check out our merch page where you can find whatever your heart desires. Title credits, please.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. The last we left off in Melody of the Maelstrom, the party found themselves in their last day of travel, wherein they discovered a very peculiar circle of mushrooms. And after they all decided that it definitely wasn't worth their time, Vividius was like, I'm pretty sure these are lucky, I'm gonna go dance in it. Which
They
he
were
did.
lucky.
And it was indeed actually lucky. He did receive a point of luck, and also was able to speak with animals for the remainder of the day, which facilitated a conversation with an extremely large and very grumpy bear that everybody found out was the guardian of this particular grove. And when they asked if they could enter, the bear said, not without the blessing of the tree. So everybody went up to the great tree and were asked a very particular question, and if the tree liked their answer, they were booped with a leaf. And after everybody received that blessing, the roots of the tree opened up, revealing the bear stepped aside, actually. The bear stepped aside and revealed the tunnel that leads into the side of this particular area and into the unknown. And that is precisely where we left off.
Now, we claim it to be lucky. However, you have allied us with the psychic god tree. You know.
I mean,
he did physically receive a point of luck, though.
That it was able to probe your memories.
I'm not saying it wasn't creepy. That's what it did.
I don't trust the tree. I don't trust any trees.
You don't trust anybody.
In my defense,
you can just stop it after trust.
Murdered at by
I don't trust, and then you're done.
Yeah, there's a certain
Sorry.
baseline
Let's try
level
and
of
kill us at
trust
any
that
point.
you just do not have.
Yeah, do you remember when the ducks were summoning a demon god though? Because
Remember the ducks?
yeah.
I'm not saying you don't deserve to not have that trust.
No, I'm not saying I deserve that trust. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you don't trust.
You're absolutely right. Let's enter the psychic tree god's root system, the system by which it acquires nutrients with our flesh bodies.
Don't worry, the big dumb Minotaur's going first.
You should probably have this conversation with your party if you don't want to go down here. I'm just saying.
This is in character
Saying all
now.
of this
Sure,
out
you're
of
right,
character
Charlotte.
does nothing
Listen,
for
Vivius,
you.
I don't trust the tree.
I don't trust JT. Hi, JT. Anyhow,
Oh, he's looking at our chat today.
he is lurking. Since this
Get ready to
conversation
not
about
swear, boys.
since this conversation about trust was entirely out of fucking character, I'm gonna start fucking walking.
Yep. That sounds about right.
All right, I'm following close behind. I rolled a 16 on my stealth.
I'm gonna. No, it's versus the passive perception balls. Yeah, I don't think. Nope. Does anybody have a
I
passive
don't.
perception higher than 16?
I am not on that character.
I am right at 16.
Oh, then
How does that work?
beats
Let's
it,
look
but
up.
in which direction?
Tie goes to the defender, doesn't it?
So, yeah, technically he's defending in this situation.
Yeah, technically I'm
No,
doing
the-
a skill
No,
check.
it goes against
Yeah.
the defender because if it meets it, it beats it. So
Yeah.
you succeed, actually, Fidget.
I'm just gonna double check because if he sees me, it's
Wait, what?
okay. I just want to check.
No, he rolled a 16. You need
Yeah.
to roll a 16 to perceive
He rolled
him.
a
His passive
16
perception
to-
is 16. 16 perceives 16.
Oh no,
Yeah.
so he.
Because
he's
in
the
this
defender in this
situation,
situation
he
to
is
not be- yeah, yeah.
actively trying not to be seen, and Rendell is passively defending against that check.
Sorry, everybody. I've had a long day.
That would be all.
The passive perception is a successful check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it says.
Sorry, what was it? What does it say?
If it matches the passive perception, then it succeeds.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
like if you hit AC, you still hit the.
okay. Well, then I had it back.
That's what.
Actual
Yeah,
flashbacks
that's what I was saying.
immediately.
I was
Yeah,
like, okay, we're on the same page. You can't see Fidget.
All right.
Yeah, we'll follow in behind and we'll send off the bird. 100 feet.
Okay, so the bird just down the tunnel.
You know what? I'm gonna turn into something else. I'll let you know when I decide.
And this is the moment when you guys can see just the skeletal hands of bones reaching out. No, I'm kidding.
Never mind. It turns invisible.
That's how we were all like, oh, okay.
Yeah, all of you were like, yeah, that kind of tracks, doesn't it? Okay, so as you guys make your way down this particular tunnel, the light that is illuminating this particular area is immediately extinguished as the bear shuffles its incredibly large behind back in front of the entrance.
Oh.
So all of you are just immediately plummeted into darkness for a split second before you guys pleasantly realize that there are a lot of fungal growths on just the insides of all of these walls, and they all just glow gently with this very natural sort of bioluminescence. So there's like these gently glowing mushrooms just kind of studding the walls so that you guys aren't completely immersed in darkness in this moment. Steve's still like,
It is giving me more and more reasons to be
Mushrooms
like.
grow on dead
I'm
things.
waiting for the mushrooms to, like, I'm waiting for us to hit the point where it's like a maze, and then the mushrooms point us in the right direction. I'm waiting for that to happen so I can just turn to Bavarius and cross the tree. No, this is fine. Do we need low light vision in order to like see properly, or?
oh, it's you don't need dark vision. It's low light,
Yeah.
but it's
Did I
fine.
pull a 3.5 again? Does low light vision exist in fifth?
No.
Yeah, it's just dark vision and then
It's
true
just
sight.
dark
I don't need
vision.
dark vision.
Can I just cast light then?
You absolutely can if you want to.
I'll do that.
All right.
Mushrooms.
Dude, it
That
feels
makes my
so
job
weird.
easier.
It feels so weird to be a character that doesn't have spells.
What do you mean?
You have cast iron. It's fine.
It was nice, guys. I quit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, before the bear moved its butt, that was the time to back out. You're kind of
We're stuck now, boys.
SOL unless you feel like fighting a gigantic ornery bear. So as you guys make your way down this tunnel, you walk
Oh,
about.
hold on. I have a question about attacking the giant bear. Would it be technically a backstab if I did that?
Technically,
Okay, cool. I'm just checking for later.
and actually, that's a double entendre if I've ever heard one. Absolutely, it would be.
Cool.
So you guys walk for about an hour or so. Just this gentle decline downwards, before you guys can see the light of what appears to be daylight at the end of this particular tunnel.
Sorry, we descend into daylight?
Yep.
Okay.
Wasn't it like dusk or like getting close to twilight when we found this place?
I think it was like noon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we woke up and then we traveled for like a little bit.
I thought we traveled most of the day, but it's been 2 weeks.
It's been
think so?
2 weeks since we
Can let Reddit figure out if the continuity was on track. It's all good. Just carry on.
You guys can roast before it later.
Yeah. I'd much rather
So
be
what
emerging
birds
into
here?
daylight than into the dead of night.
What does Bird see when it goes to the daylight area?
So, Bird immediately sees this very large bowl-shaped alcove in what appears to be the center of a mountain. So this vast cavernous space appears to have been just dug out over hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of years. And the sunlight is just streaming in from this very large circular hole in the side of the mountain. And it appears that the vast majority of the mountain itself has actually been hollowed out to allow things to grow. And as you look, you can see that an entire society resides here. So as your bird flies out into the somewhat blinding light of the daylight after emerging from the tunnel, you can see that there are hundreds upon thousands of trees growing inside of this mountain, and that there's a lush, grassy field that leads into perfectly tilled farmers' fields that seem to be growing a very large array of vegetables. And there are like little buildings and farms, and there appears to be an entire town built in its entirety inside this cavern, inside this mountain.
I have some great news for Stu.
You do not yet know if any of those are potatoes, so
Stu
We
could
also-
change these people's lives.
We also left Stu at the cart, right?
Oh, thank God.
yes, Stu is absolutely with the cart.
Yeah, I did
Having
not
a conversation
trust him.
with the horses about capitalism and why it's basically a crime.
Good. Yeah, I did
Okay,
not trust him to
so-
talk to that tree.
Imbara will then recall the bird and relay the information to the others, and that somehow it seems within the tree there is a city.
Curious. Druids
I suppose
are...
it makes sense why it was that the bear was so protective of the entrance.
Indeed. Druids are truly a curious people.
I suspect also that we must be very careful then if we want to leave.
Yes, no smashing.
After you.
Very well.
Sorry, was that no smashing or was that no smashing?
Oh, a fidget. What are you? No smashing of things inside the tree, please.
I meant more of if they are this secretive and they are entrusting us. they're going to be asking something of us, surely.
Oh, most definitely.
Probably.
Let's go and make ourselves known. And I'll continue taking point out of the tunnel, I guess.
Okay. So as you make your way out into the sunlight, you can see that there is a very gently sloping kind of just naturally worn path of people walking across the grass. And standing in the center of that path is an incredibly large human male. He stands at about 6.5 feet tall and would make a bodybuilder jealous. So just all this like natural packed on muscle. And over top of it is these just beautiful, intricate, flowing tattoos that look almost identical to Nyx's.
My name is Conan.
And he's completely bald, so all of the tattoos, you think he has hair for a second, but as you go up to him, you realize that it's just intricately woven tattoos that just kind of loop around his skull. And draped over his shoulders for a second, you think, is the pelt of a fox. But as you get closer, the tail begins to twitch and the head actually raises up and tilts its head to the side as an actual fox just chilling on this guy's shoulders. Just regards all of you as you come closer.
As long as there's no flat bears.
I love him and his little fox already. Um, you must be Mithras, I presume.
You presume correctly.
Thank you again for meeting with us here. My name
Thank you
is...
for bringing me my daughter.
Yes, she needs medical attention that we were at a loss for how to provide.
He had
He
several
immediately
accidents.
looks over towards Nyx, who shies away slightly under his gaze. Before he just extends his hand and says, "Come, child." And before she takes a single step, she looks to you, Bavidius.
During this conversation, I'm slowly kind of catching up with the party.
Oh, I thought you had already.
I mean, I was following, but as soon as we got outside, I started kind of catching up.
Okay.
What kind of a look is it that she's giving me?
Like, are you sure? Are we sure this is a good idea?
It was her idea to come.
All right, Jerry, calm down.
Yeah. Sergeant, would you like to go with your father? Please. Dismissed. At ease. Whatever you need.
So she immediately steps forwards and stands in front of him, and she is dwarfed in comparison to him. And he immediately like puts a finger under her chin and tilts her head up so that he can look at the gift that she was given. Before he immediately just turns and starts walking away. And she follows.
Okay.
What they fed him.
Steroids, mostly.
Yeah. I kind of look around at the group. I'm not used to all this wordless kind of conversation. I guess we'll follow.
I guess so. Lead the way.
And I'll walk along after with everyone else.
Okay, so as he leads you through this surprisingly dense forest that is growing in the center of this mountain, You can see that the path forks off in two different directions. One that kind of snakes towards the small town that they have established here, and the other that goes towards what appears to be a waterfall. So you guys can see this sharp rise in the gradient of the ground, and you guys can hear the waterfall well before you get up to it. And as he leads Nyx towards this waterfall, you guys can see that there is this very large space that has been cleared. And where the waterfall just cascades down, and all of the water pools there before just flowing off in some other natural direction, there appears to be a very, very large stone altar. And as you all walk closer to it, you realize that there are people just standing in between the trees, just watching silently as all of you go by.
Looking over at the waterfall, Morrow remarks, "This place just keeps going down, huh?"
It is truly miraculous how much exists underneath the ground.
I just wonder how deep it really runs.
Perhaps if we keep going, we'll end up on the other side of the world.
Surely there's nothing on
But
the other
it's
side
very
but
fun, so I
dragons.
hope not.
Actually, you know what? That's a long conversation. It could wait.
I mean, there's already a dragon on this side of the world. Let's deal with it before we worry about the ones on the other side.
Is Big
Sure.
Fox? Sorry, is Big Foxman still within earshot?
Big Fox?
Big
Mithras.
Foxman,
Mithras.
The man with the
Um,
big fox. Or the big man
Potentially.
with the fox?
potentially. Okay,
His name is Mithras.
pretty sure it was Big.
Yeah, check your notes, Charlotte.
I did check my notes. I have it as Mithras.
I
but,
can
fuck
confirm
me, I
because
guess.
that's what I have in my notes. The few that I actually
Listen.
took.
There are two elements to the D&D game. There are the DM defined locations and characters,
Yep.
and then there's Big Foxman.
I am fully aware. I'm just saying that my notes say his name is Mithras, and he might be in earshot. You don't know how good his hearing is.
That's fair enough. Probably good. It is a druid, nevertheless.
He is indeed a druid.
What do you suppose the altar is for? At the top of the very long drop.
Oh no, it's next to where the water pools. It's at the
Oh,
bottom
okay. I
of the
thought you meant it was
waterfall.
like.
No.
I thought we were sacrificing people at the waterfall.
I mean,
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
It's one of those Viking sacrifices where they take all the old people and they just throw them off a waterfall.
It's for the good of the community.
Northman is such a good
And all the
show.
corpses pool at the
Squirrel,
bottom where all
alright.
the sap from the tree runs down and it congeals. It's where the druids get their psychic abilities. You'll see.
So,
We're not
Steve, what
trying
happens
to-
next?
So why do you want to know whether or not he's in earshot?
Oh, I was saying the altar thing, but I was mistaken about the location of the altar. So
Oh,
never mind.
okay. So never mind.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Never mind.
So, he does immediately just walk over to the altar, and then gestures at it as nonchalantly as if everybody has any clue as to what is going on here. And then Zaya looks at him and looks down and looks at him and looks down and looks at him. And
I will absolutely intervene as I see that particular exchange, and I'll say, my apologies, good sir, but for my benefit, and would you please elaborate a little bit as to what is to be done here?
we are going to do the healing ritual that you asked for. And in order to do so, she needs to lay upon the altar.
I see. Is there any way that I or any of my fellow companions here could assist? Anything that you need held, any accoutrements that you need gathered, emotional support for the one being healed?
If you wish to be emotional support, I will not bar your way. However, if any of you are capable of singing, the stronger the song is, the stronger the power.
Very well. I'll turn to the gang. And does anybody feel like joining the song?
I'm sorry there, idiot. I can't sing to save my life.
We got 2 warlocks, and I don't think either one of you stocked charisma.
mean?
Yeah, no, I'm not much of a
I have a
singer.
+4.
Oh, you got
I
a
have a
+4?
plus
Okay.
4 as well.
Just no performance proficiency?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, like, do you really need to be trained in performance in order to attempt to sing? I've been to karaoke.
See, that's the problem. I was trained in singing and performance before I went to karaoke.
Listen, don't knock karaoke. It's how I get my timing down.
No, I love karaoke.
No, I'm the karaoke king. Listen, out of all
I
the
just-
mediocre
Okay.
like vocalists,
Guys!
Yeah, squirrel, 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 squirrel.
Yes or no?
You want to sing,
That's all I
boys?
need.
yeah, absolutely. Let's go sing with
yeah, sure, I
let's
got a
go
plus
sing with
1 to it.
Foxman. Yeah, this is what we came here for.
Mhm.
I think it would be a misstep not to.
We'll agree.
I will not
Yep.
participate in the actual song, but I will certainly take whatever position I'm allowed near Nyx to provide any support that she needs.
Mithras, that's your name, right?
Correct.
How does this song work exactly? So, do we have to be in tune? Do we just have to like kind of like sing our heart out? Like, what are the parameters here?
There are particular melodies or very particular rituals. If you cannot follow the harmony, I suggest you don't sing.
So it's a vibrational thing. Okay.
I've changed my mind.
It's just you immediately no. Immediately no. It's just so as all of you gather around him, and he begins to wave to everybody who is going to sing in the grove, you can hear this beautiful sound of just these multiple intertwining harmonies that if any of them were sung individually they would seem off, but when all of them are sung simultaneously it creates this beautiful wall of noise that just surrounds you and fills you at the same time before you hear a voice cut through that song like a knife. Well, well, well. And what's going on here? And as everybody, as all of the heads in the grove turn to look, you can see a blue-skinned humanoid who's just kind of standing, languishing against a tree, waiting for somebody to realize that he is there. And as he steps forwards, you can see that the beautiful silvery blue armor that he wears is dripping along the chest with blood from these large claw marks that have been left upon his flesh.
I throw 2 hand axes at him immediately.
Everybody roll initiative for me, please. You were not fucking ready for that. There's no way.
No, I wasn't, but you had told me to roll initiative when I said it, so...
Yeah, because you interrupted me, so no.
Okay.
Roll initiative. Absolutely
Really for the hand
fucking
axes,
not.
I was busy monologuing.
I was busy monologuing.
I didn't cut off your monologue to say I throw hand axes. Can we get... I don't have a token on the map yet.
Oh boy.
That's a 4 for me. Not so great.
Please make sure you click on your tokens, guys.
My screen says your game is loading. Please wait.
Oh,
As does mine.
oop. I can't give you your tokens. Yeah, by putting you on the map is probably a good idea. Sorry, guys.
Ugh,
Thank you.
I will
fuck.
re-roll my initiative.
Okay.
Should I re-roll?
Oh no, he's not here. Go away, Steve.
I don't know. I will
You
take
said
whatever.
go away,
roll-
Steve. I feel like you meant go away, Stu.
Stu. I meant Stu. It was-
No, that's actually
Go away,
correct.
Stu.
I have a rant about this, but I'll save it.
Okay, just getting everybody. Everybody. Do. Oh, you're in there twice. Oh.
Who's in there twice?
I'll get 2 turns, hey.
Embargo.
No, you do
Nice.
not.
One for each knife, isn't it?
The amount of times Did I
My
have
original
to-
roll was 14.
Okay.
Who also has 14? Who is?
Can everybody just call out their things? Because it's so much easier if you just say
21.
everything. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. Borrow.
14.
15.
But,
Thank you.
who's yellow
Fidget.
person?
I think yellow person is Bailey.
Fidget.
4.
Okay, thank you.
14. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay. What is your dexterity?
Uh,
I think that's everybody.
Plus
1,
three.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you go before
Cool.
me.
Put these in descending order. All right. So, now that we have everybody in the initiative, I would like to welcome JT to the table, please.
Ah,
Oh,
motherfucker.
son of a bitch.
No wonder he's in there
Hi,
right from the hop.
Yeah, so much makes more sense now.
No worries.
Him.
Da! Oh, there we go. So,
He's
I'm gonna
cast
step
blood,
out
the scoundrel.
and leave you in his capable but probably murderous hands. Have fun, guys.
Why did he take off
Yeah,
his
man.
shirt? Should I
Let's
continue?
go.
So much about the instructions that I was given for staying in the basement today now makes sense.
Let's
You
go,
were given
boys.
instructions. You were like, "Yeah, I am staying in the basement."
I mean, like, I was told not to come upstairs because Cody was having somebody over. And,
I
leave him
know. Oh
alone,
my god. Who's
Right?
that?
Hi, JT. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to murder you all. Wait,
Aw.
shut up.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so bear for a second. There we go.
Bye, guys. I wish
Bye.
you luck.
Call in a
Seriously,
second, or-
you're gonna need it. I'm so
All right,
sorry.
so stats and everything is on my phone there, or do I gotta?
Actually, if you just open, double click, it's right there.
Oh, beautiful. We do that.
Yep.
Everybody's written too. Sweet. Oh. Well, let's get into this, boys. So, first things up, Barenthazar.
I'm going to. I can't see D20 because I can't run 2 things on my phone
Okay.
for some reason today.
That's weird.
I'm going to. I don't know how far he is from me.
From what I can tell, if everything is 5
Yeah.
5 foot squares,
It's
you're
35
about
feet.
20 feet away.
All right, I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blastio.
Yeah,
Okay then. Well, by all means, roll for
17 for the first
17.
one. Yep.
Okay. All right, that hits.
All right, I'm going to roll the damage for that. I just get it out of the way so it's done and I don't have to remember again.
Yep. Let's.
He only took 1 point of damage for that.
All right.
Sure. Really?
Right?
Uno momento.
Yeah.
Let me.
Headshot.
No cursing. Son of a.
Evidently.
No cursing. What?
Oh, she warned me she was gonna do this.
How dare
And then
you?
everything misses with a 9.
and just misses actually.
Sorry, what just missed? What was that roll?
You
It was a 9.
All right, cool.
Could you give me the exact number?
can I have his mental feelings at this moment?
My mental feelings?
No, my mental feelings. So you hit him for 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and you missed with the 9. Perfect. So standing right in front of you, this blue armored man. The energy crackles and ripples from your hands, reaching out and coming in touch with the force of nature or God that has gifted you such power. Releases from your hand. Describe the color of the magic for me, please.
It is. Well, I'm gonna say it's green.
Okay. Perfect. So this green energy flies from your hand, crackling with eldritch, energy. My words, they're beautiful, aren't they? But
So well,
it glances right off the armor. As that happens, sorry, I'm just so used to looking at people when I'm speaking. He glances right off the armor. He looks over. Well, this is gonna be fun. As movement, your turn because you still have your full movement bonus action. What do you got?
give me a second here.
Gambaro, you're on deck.
So you want me to go now, or is
No, on deck. As soon as Barenthazar is done, you can get going. Just getting you.
Sorry,
prepped
Captain.
for it.
I'm not familiar with sailing terminology.
No, I'm good.
You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Excellent. All right, Father and Barrow.
Okay, so we'll begin by casting Bless on. We're 4 people, so we'll go with Vidius, Renthazar, Fidget, myself, I suppose.
Excellent. Excellent.
Then we will, as a bonus action, assume the form of Dread, because why not?
Describe to me this form of dread. What does it
So
look like?
the form of Dread, Embaro takes upon the visage of the Raven Queen and sprouts big black wings and a very scary beak face.
Right on. Your body starts twisting and melding into this almost grotesque look, but almost natural. Your body grows long, the feathers and the beak extends further from your face and nose. When that happens, everybody around you starts getting these dark feathers that kind of swirl around, almost like a wind melody that twirls in around each person. That would be the signal for bless.
Fantastic, I love it. Thank you. Of course. This lasts for a minute, and I will spend my move action, if you would not mind, moving 10 feet away from the individual there.
Like back to the side.
Go towards them. They are this one here, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
I will-
No,
no, wait, no, sorry.
The bad guy's this guy.
Oh, no, sorry. Guy at the
Backwards
bottom
on the
is...
map, I apologize. So I will move
That's-
here.
You'll move right there?
Can I? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I can move.
Yeah,
there.
you started right here. I moved you up
Okay.
accidentally, so
Okay, that's it.
that'll be everything. Coming closer to this individual, you notice that the presence alone is intense. There's something about him, just like a natural, just spark or electricity that's kind of crackling throughout the armor and his body.
I've come to terms with the fact I'm going to get electrocuted. It's all right.
Shocking. That's everything?
Yeah.
Excellent. Rendell. Wait, no, it's one of ours. It's one of my guys, isn't it?
Nope, that's me.
Okay.
Wait, you have other guys?
Well, I was going to do pretty much the same thing as Father and Borrow, so I'll do it as well. I'll cast Bless. I'll get myself, Nyx, and Mithras.
Double bless. All right, on. So then, Now I'm curious. It'd be like, does double bless work? Nah, for the sake of it, I'm not going to argue it. Let's go.
Well, no, I was trying to bless the people that aren't blessed by Father and Borrow.
Yeah, I hit 4 targets. He's hitting 3 different ones.
Oh, okay. I see. Got them. Ever so venerable DM, Charminar, do we have stats for these lovely people? I'll get the answer in about 30 seconds. But that being the case, your armor starts shining and glowing, and everything else. Somewhere. Okay. Beauty.
Snakes can't do anything. It's broken.
What do you want? Oh, you're
I'm
coming.
just gonna watch the massacre happen.
Oh, you're just coming from behind?
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
I can punch someone and then use a cantrip, right?
I mean,
If it's
you
a
can't
bonus
use
action.
two
cantrip.
actions, but
It's a bonus action. If it's a bonus action spell.
Yes, if it's a bonus action spell, you'd be able to cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the bless spell goes off, and everyone else within the vicinity that you had specifically chosen are now. You feel the connection with your Holy Spirit with them. That was your action. So bonus action and or movement for you.
Rendell, you're muted again.
Son of a gun.
Thank you for not cursing.
I will move up a little bit,
Sorry.
and I will say to the blue man, I'm guessing you're Lexica's brother? Haven't had the honor of being introduced to you. And I'll await his response. If there is
He
one.
just kind of looks. This is lore stuff. I don't know. You will get your answer sometime. At this point, Charminar might probably just pipe in on chat and let you guys know the specifics on that part.
We can call him Encyclopedia.
Yes, exactly. Just read me. I'm an open book.
Oh,
That being the case, so you.
I am Bibliotecus.
¿Dónde está?
¿Dónde esto?
¿Dónde está bibliotecas?
No, I don't know
Uh,
where.
But yeah, that's going to be Rendell's turn.
That'll be Randall's turn.
Yep.
Oh, Vetus.
It's Bovitius.
Oh, Vetus. The son of diabetes.
Just call him Big Beef Bowl. That's what I do.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is, as I stand up at the altar, I'm going to turn around and bellow to all of the druids in the grove. We will keep you safe, but defend yourselves as well. As I then use my bonus action to grant myself fighting spirit, advantage on attack rolls. And I'm going to throw 2 hand axes at the bad guy.
And bad as guy is.
Yes.
Excellent.
Because as far as I know, I see a lot of things on the map. I don't know which ones are druids and which ones are
But then he
things that this
snaps
guy would have brought with him.
throwing hand axes at everybody.
The guy that you're looking for is down at the bottom of the map.
Yes,
Everyone
I know
else
that guy.
Yeah, everyone else is just is around you.
Druids or civilians? Okay.
He's the only. He's literally big. He's blue.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
He's the only one on the map that I had clocked as an enemy. So
let me-
with advantage, 2 hand axes. That's supposed to be sending. with
Also remember
advantage,
to add
but it's
d4s
not.
to the rolls.
Yes. So first roll. Okay, so with advantage, that's 21 and 17, and then the d4s. So 23 is the first, and 20 is the second attack to hit.
Okay. So they both hit.
Okay.
They both hit. Launching both your hand axes at him, twirling right through the air. They land right in between like the armor slits where the plating just kind of overlaps onto each other. They slide right in. You see him just shunt a little bit left and right as they land and make their purchase. He just looks up. You're first.
Damage is 15 total. I just kind of grunt and say, "Your move," as I pick up my halberd and prepare to defend my companion.
Excellent. So, excellent. As this guy basically gets an Eldritch Blast glanced right off the armor, two hand axes purchased right inside the armor slits. He says, "You're first." Steps forward, starts crackling with lightning energy, just rippling right off the armor, left and right. And Jesus. Un momento, s'il vous plaît. I only just got this today. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
That is okay.
You still know more than I do, dude.
This is leading to an important question now that I think of it, which is, does my halberd absorb lightning damage attacks, or does it grant me resistance to lightning damage, or is it only like natural lightning that it'll absorb? I don't know any of these things.
I was just trying to look at ranges of spells because I haven't been given ranges here.
Oh no.
I know they're there. I know what they do.
No, but if you scroll up on the the character sheet, and there's spells, and you can click on.
Oh yeah, I don't use Roll20. That's the problem. I'm very analog when I do everything.
I use Roll20 when I get.
Yeah, that's fair. The way I do my combats with my guys is very much like I have everything printed, and I just know the ranges, or if I need to look something up, I just go onto the web.
Yeah, if you click the little info button next to the spell, it will tell you everything about the spell.
Okay. Perfect.
What the heck?
Excellent. Thank you, Charminar. Oh, so much to read. What is this new invention writing? All right. Oop, that's for me. There we go. Father and borrow. He's going to step forward 2 spaces, look at you, and just say, "Help me. Would like for you to make a set. A wisdom saving throw, please."
Sure. So that's 11, but we're just gonna declare that a reroll real quick.
What?
You can do that?
I was like, wait, what? What is this magic?
No, if I
I'm
fail,
supposed to be
it's called Favored of the Goddess. It's a sorcerer class ability. When you fail a saving throw, once per short or long rest, I can reroll it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! Right on. Do it.
So I'll just go ahead. Hopefully, roll better than 11.
It's
15.
Do bueno. You feel the influence come over you, and it's almost gripping just how almost persuasive he is. looking at you with these piercingly blue eyes, and you almost succumb to them. But you take a deep breath and realize you were chosen by somebody else, and you succeed in saving on that saving throw and being commended.
He's almost too dashing.
He's almost too dashing. Okay. With that, yeah, that'll be action. Oh, that's just at will. Hmm. No, that'll be everything. That was an action, but don't have a bonus. Yeah, don't have a bonus action, and I've decided to move up two spots. So at that point, that's my turn. Fidget.
At long last. Okay. Well, I'm not very good in a fight, as we all know. But I can help everybody else in a fight. So, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
You're gonna cast Fairy Fire. Excellent.
Ooh, nice.
So everyone will get an advantage to their attacks against Bibliotechus. You have to make a Dex saving throw, though.
I'll have to make a Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
I brought my dice. I'm doing this manually.
Nice.
That's how my players do it. Because let's just be honest, rolling dice just makes it that much better, doesn't it?
Totally.
Sure.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please.
That'll be a 15.
Okay. That is my spellcast ability. Oh. My spellcast DC is 15, so I don't know if
I
you
beat it
succeed.
and I beat it.
Okay. Word. No dice. So does that mean that Fairy Fire fails, or that it just shows up in a different place? This is a 20-foot cube.
It's a 20-foot cube. Can you read the description for me, please?
Sure, absolutely. It says, each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So I guess you're in the light, but you're not illuminated.
That's exactly it. I'm
Okay,
in
cool.
I'm in the center of it, but somehow I've dodged light. This is Pink Floyd all over again.
Word.
You're literally doing like the Catherine Zeta-Jones entrapment, like through the laser beams in the grid.
Yeah.
He's going full Ginyu Force in there. For my my
He's just too
move,
handsome.
I'm gonna stay in place, but I'm gonna have my homunculus kind of divide and conquer a little bit. So I'm gonna have him. I don't really have a token for him, but I'm gonna have him move, and he gets to move. Let me double check how far he can move.
For the sake of it, this guy right here. Let me see.
While you guys are seeking a token, Stretch has been redeemed.
Awesome.
So this guy right here, the guy with the aura, if you can see it,
Sweet. Yep.
that'll be your homunculus. Just as
Okay.
a
Wicked. Thank you.
big good Stretch over here. Shoulder respect, double chin.
He's very nice.
Very nice.
We do the Eastern European stretches. And suddenly I ended up in Italy.
By the way, I'm having fun, guys.
Good,
Me
good.
too.
You get to see my style. So at that point, yeah, fairy fire just starts falling out from the sky. These little specks of light that finally touch the ground and encircle the target at hand. As the light starts shooting back and forth in between these little specks, you see that it just glances right off the armor to the point where it just doesn't seem to have any sort of penetration on it.
Okay, that's my turn.
That'll be your turn. Un momento. This guy will be... it was 20-foot radius, or...
Sorry, what?
For fairy
20
fire.
foot cube.
20-foot cube. So it'd probably be centered on him.
We're just gonna do this. Oh, wait, hold on. You probably can't see that, can you? There we go.
Awesome.
There we go. Then that's your turn. No movement for you. Homunculus.
Yeah, I moved my
is,
homunculus, but I'm staying in place.
Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can give control to you. There you go. Homunculus should be under your control now. So
Cool. I don't see anything about movement, so I assume its base movement is the same as mine.
I would assume so as well.
Okay, cool.
So if you wish to move the token wherever it may please.
You got it.
All right. Now with that, Barenthazar.
All right. So he's moved up, so he's now 10 feet away from me, right?
Fifth. Sorry. He's
'Cause he was 20 feet away, and now he's moved up 2 squares.
he moved up 2 squares. Yeah. So he should be 10 foot. I gave you false information because I was looking at the wrong person when I gave you this information.
Oh, okay. So how
So
far away from
he's-
me is he actually?
He's about 30 feet away, so at this point I can put you in a little bit closer, so that way we're.
All right.
We can.
In fairness to Barenthazar, he was within Eldritch Blast range, and since Barenthazar didn't move, but he moved into 30 feet of Barenthazar, any discrepancies over distance last turn didn't even matter.
To be fair, the entirety of the material plane is within reach of Eldritch Blast.
If you're building yourself correctly, that's true.
All right. Well, it's not
Shar,
telling
that's
me-
not true.
Moving
Barenthazar
beyond
has a
not
blue
telling me
cape.
My movement.
I did not hear you over that one, my
Sorry,
good sir.
sorry.
Can you repeat that for me, please?
So just give me a second. I have to check my. I have to go to manage because it's not telling me my movement.
You almost definitely
Sorry.
have 30-foot speed.
Yeah, I would figure if you're not a small race,
Yeah.
designated small race, you've got 30 feet.
All right. So 30 feet. I'm going to move within range of him
So melee
to
range.
meet him head on with my Morning Star. So I'm going to move the
It's the
30
afternoon.
feet.
It's the afternoon, good sir. Mornings
Yeah.
don't belong here.
Well, that's going to suck for you if I hit.
All right, go for it.
12.
12 will hit.
Yep. Oh, jeez. All right. 1d8 plus 4. So he takes 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
Yep. I'm also going to use my bonus action to action surge,
Oh dear God.
and I'm going to use my breath weapon.
better.
It is a what?
Oh, even better.
Yeah. It is it's cold breath. It does 2d6 cold damage if he fails a DC saving throw of a Constitution saving throw of 12. If he successes, it's only half damage.
Okay, so I got to make a con saving throw.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just out of curiosity, does the cone also hit me?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Hold on 1 second. Well, first of all, I'm going to make that roll. That was cocked. Oh yeah, that fails. That totally fails. So with that, the 15-foot cone. I just want to do the draw ellipses pan freehand. Hang it.
No, I should be alright. That's you.
Yeah, you should.
Never
I
mind.
think you'd be fine, basically.
Okay.
So that's how I would rule it.
All right, so I'm rolling the 2d6 now.
Roll it.
All right, you take 6 damage. 6 cold damage.
6. Rusty.
Yeah, 6 cold damage.
Excellent. All right, so coming up, you rush past Rendell with your Morning Star out, coming in with a wide swing, coming in low, moving up and making purchase right into the side of this person. You realize that this plated armor actually isn't plate. It actually has a little bit of give to it. There's a bit of like squish. And it is really odd for what it looks like, but it isn't.
Ah.
No matter. You pull back, heave in. Describe how the lightning comes out of your mouth.
It's
The cold.
it's
Sorry.
it's almost like a mix of fog and hail. So like it just like not hail, sleet. So it just when it comes out, it's just pure. It's just like pure, like almost like it's hard to describe.
It's like when a car hits a
Fog
puddle on a cold day.
It's a foggy winter day,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
it's a snowstorm, like a blizzard.
So basically, when you throw hot water into a very cold day, it just immediately comes out in this swirl of snow, ice, hail, just chunks of pure cold assholery.
Yeah.
Wait, do we still have a swear?
Oh no,
timer?
that's long gone.
That's
No.
all good.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second.
God damn it, JT.
There we go.
Ah, come on, man.
I had to. Right
Did
on.
you though?
You see the ice forming and encasing the parts of the body that hits, and you start seeing that, like, as this man breathes, everything moves with him in a more organic manner.
Oh, jeez.
Is
I made a
that
mistake.
so? Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
So, action, bonus action. Yes. Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah,
Cool.
movement's all done.
Father and borrow. A good sir.
So we're going to begin by. Sorry, I got distracted because I discovered I can do something, and I don't know if I want to do it. Yeah, no. So we're gonna start by moving my familiar into combat. Yeah, we're gonna start off with scare. So if you could for me, please make a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 10. It's a big crapshoot, but why not?
That'll be an 18.
That will be an 18. He is not.
Oh no,
spooked
sorry.
by
That'll
my
be a
bird.
22. My bad.
He is equally not as spooked by my bird. So that
You
doesn't
tried
go
to
up.
give the man a big spook, therefore the spook did not happen.
Indeed. So failing that, we'll move on to the secondary spook. We're gonna go for a melee attack with my
Melee?
dagger.
Stab him in the face.
It's pretty scary getting stabbed if you think about it.
Yeah.
So
A bladed
I
thing
rolled a
entered my
+5.
body and created a new orifice to be removed from said orifice.
And I have advantage on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that again. You know what?
You
Just
do have
forget it.
bless.
Well, the first attack was at 11, and
You know what? I'm going to describe
Earlier,
what
a
happens.
12 did
he
hit.
pulls out a knife and swings wildly, hitting only air. Frustrated, I pass my turn.
wait, didn't a 12
Is that
hit
what you want to
earlier
do?
though?
Did it really? Shit.
Sorry, is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine. No, 12. 12.
Well, the 11 hits.
Does it really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 11 hits. So you're flailing wildly in the air as you basically.
Okay, so 12. Is
But I
that
gotta pay attention to what hit earlier.
Numbers have no place in Dungeons and Dragons.
Numbers have all the places in Dungeons and Dragons. Show me on the character sheet where the bad DM hit you.
So I'll roll for damage. It's only a d4, so we'll just do that.
Oh yeah, roll for damage.
I have a dex of 2, so please take 4. And could you again make a saving throw?
Yep.
This time the DC is 11 plus 4 is 15.
That'll be a natural 2 on the dice.
So, successful in the stab. He is. I couldn't continue the alliteration. I messed up. I was going to say something is spooked. Fucked it up. He's frightened until the end of my next turn.
Steve! You reset the timer.
Oh shoot!
Oh, that's when you say shoot.
So he's considered frightened?
Frightened until the end of my next turn. Yes.
Does frightened work exactly?
I can't willingly walk towards a creature. Any attack that I make has disadvantage with when the creature is within sight, and equally I can't attack the person, or if I do, it's with disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, so with you basically screamed at him, flailed your knife, gave him a slight incision, and you see the armor now that it opens up just a bit. It almost has like a festering wound quality to it, and starting to ooze this black quality coming out of it. As that happens, you start looking and realize, okay, I gotta amp this up and recast the fear again. And at that point, you guys match eyes, and you swear for a second that that he just blinked. There's still a bit of a stoicism to this.
From the giant scab. Okay, good.
So that's your turn. Movement.
Sorry, yeah. No movement. Does it look like chitinous, or like it looks like what? It looks like congealed stuff.
Make a perception check.
Sure. Boop, boop.
While you're doing this, Rendell, you're up.
All right.
9.
9. I mean, it looks fleshy.
Fair enough.
I will move into flank with Father and Borrow. And behind Blue Man Group, I will cast Spiritual Weapon. But, I rolled a 9, so that's probably going to miss.
A 9 with the spiritual weapon? It does. It barely misses.
Okay, so I'll just use that square as my spiritual weapon.
Okay,
that was my bonus action. So...
Hold up 1 second. I can... This druid right here will do that. Rendell,
okay.
I don't know, so I can't add you onto give you control.
It's okay. I could have just moved the square.
I mean, that works for me.
All right, let's do that then. But since I am now in flanking position with Foreign Borrow, I assume I have advantage on my attack.
Excellent. Go for it.
So I will see if this works. And of course, it doesn't want to cast. Why does it not want to cast from there? Let's try it from here. 25 to hit.
25 to hit? Oh, jeez, yeah.
With,
Why don't you just... You sent him into the next campaign with that hit.
I hit him with Shocking Grasp for 13 lightning damage.
13 lightning damage? Okay.
Yep. And
so that was with...
He's unable to take reactions until his next turn.
So you hit with a Shocking Grasp?
Yes.
Excellent. So,
I saw this coming.
casting the spiritual weapon, casting the spiritual weapon, you bring it up, throw it wide. Describe the spiritual weapon to me. What does it look like?
What did I have it described as before? It was a thing. It looks sort of like a belaying pin from use on a ship. So
Okay.
it just looks like a little club, basically.
Yep. All right. Perfect. Comes down and tries to hit, but comes down. It glances off on a really weird angle. You probably degree or two out of perfect placement, but it just missed right off. Frustrated, you reach your hand to grab now what feels to be like this fleshy plate armor. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever felt. Trying to pump lightning into him, and you just see the body just shake, but doesn't look to be affected.
All right, good to know.
It just looks. I breathe the stuff.
I mean, okay.
Tell me if this sounds a bit better.
I will hit you with
Yes,
something
much
else
better.
next time.
Perfect. Is that
It's
your
very polite banter of you.
turn?
I'm not good at talking smack, okay? But that's my turn as well.
Ovidius. I learned my lesson.
Thank you. I'm going to turn around to Mithras, and I'm going to say, "Is she safe if I leave her with you?"
Yes, she will be. You guys deal with this. I will route everyone else out.
I hold you to this. And I'm going to use my full movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, to get in range with my reach weapon. And I'm going to, since I'm not able to get in a flanking position, I will use Fighting Spirit again for advantage. And... 13 and 22 to hit.
Okay.
Which we've established both hits. So damage 13, 20 total damage from those two attacks. And they're coming at him like, since this is the first time I'm like wielding the halberd from its like reach range instead of being right up in melee, I'm using it more in like an over the head kind of stabbing down motion. So just
You're basically boom miking this shit. Just
exactly. So just right in between Rendell and Barenthazar's heads, it's just like jab, jab, trying to find this weird thing's heart.
Okay.
So that's the first two
so
attacks.
what was the damage on that?
13 on the first, 7 on the second, 20 total.
And they were both
Both
bludgeoning? Slashing. Gotcha. Gotcha.
It is a halberd. So for flavor, I'm using it in more of a... I'm using the pointy end more than the slashing blade, but it is still slashing damage.
Yeah. Excellent. So I'm just going to say this to y'all. The amount of times you keep slashing and bludgeoning this creature, he seems to be not unaffected, but you're finding a lot of resistance.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to be shuddering as hard as any normal person would due to this. So, Bovidius, that is your... I know you just said it, but just for my sake. Action, bonus action,
And now
movement.
action surge.
And then you'll action surge.
Because seeing that lack of... I wanted to know, like, how this was going so before I did it, but that basically confirmed for me that we're going to action surge here.
Excellent.
So, same deal with the halberd. Right over the shoulders, and that is a 16 and a crit.
Nice.
So the regular damage is 7 slashing. The crit is, I think that one got
20.
automatically re-rolled, so 20 damage on the crit.
Damn.
It was 27 total.
27
Goddamn.
total. And I'll just say to him, I can do this all day.
Excellent. Let me do some math. Okay. So rushing in, you have your weapons. You're basically finding any opening that comes right through. Everybody here is just full on wailing at this person.
Mm-hmm.
You find the crevices, and at this point you realize, wait a minute, I could just go right for like a hamstring. You land right behind the knee, you pull right up, and at this point you see the guy shudder harder because of that hit.
Let's fucking go.
He's starting to look rough, but it looks like he still can handle a lot. So,
well, yeah, I made my little jibe with the I could do this all day, so that's my taunt and my turn.
excellent. Just one momento, please. I need to read something. Well, this is just deliciously evil.
Oh boy.
At this,
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
While he's reading things, he said, "Boom, Mike, shit, put the fucking timer back on."
Oh, wait, did you guys do a third one?
What the
yeah,
heck?
I threw one on.
No, I only see 2 redeemed here, and the Steve reset 1. Now it's expired.
You know what? You're right, Kyle.
I don't
That
know.
is absolutely true. No, you're absolutely true. You're absolutely right. I've redeemed a no cursing in chat.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if you could reset that, please, Kyle, that'd be appreciated.
Hey, it's active.
Oh, this is what happens when I do something that's out of my comfort zone.
You mean you don't function well and you get dropped into DM sessions?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I got enough information, but now I realize that it's not exactly how I recall stuff for myself. So
Fair enough. Is this helping to buy time at all, or?
a little bit. I'm trying my best. I don't know my enemies
great,
so
man.
well. Leave me alone. You're being mean. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So now that you're all around, you see lightning starting to crackle up through the wounds that you guys had created and entered. He points right up to the sky, and you see a storm cloud just start forming super darn quickly, almost impossibly quick.
Oh god.
That's one of them.
No.
And
I have a feeling something big and blue is coming.
You see that in around this area, the storm cloud grows bigger and bigger and bigger.
Just that area?
Just that area. Everywhere else, it's okay.
Yeah. Just that half-mile radius.
Just a half-mile radius. You think Eldritch Blast has range?
Yeah. Call lightning's pretty impressive.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm just trying to read. Okay, cool. So at that point, he's gonna reach up. You see this bolt of lightning come right down, hit his arm. He lands it right on himself, and everybody around you make a dexterity throw. Everybody around me make a dexterity saving throw.
Deal.
Oh. Well, 7.
Oh, see, this is also why I like dice, because just the intimidation factor of hearing me use your damage.
Count out how many you require.
Exactly. So that'll be
Oh. I'm dead.
cool.
I don't know. I gotta wait until find out how much damage you do to me.
All right. So what? Let me actually bring up the save, so that way I'm not actually being that mean of a person. Not yet, anyway. Okay, got it. So I'm just gonna go in order. Digit, what'd you get?
19.
You save. Parenthesar,
7.
you do not save.
Oh,
Father
I
and
know.
borrow.
16.
16, you save. Rendell.
20.
Rendell's not in here, is he? Oh, he is. 20, you save.
20.
Bovidius.
I believe I'm out of range.
Nope,
Isn't it
you
the
are
5
within
feet around you?
Yeah,
I'm
is
at a
your
10-foot
thing a
range.
reach weapon?
Yes.
Oh. Well, call you blessed because you're one damn holy cow.
Well, I would have just absorbed it anyways.
Yeah, that is true. That's what I was waiting for.
Welcome-
I was waiting for, yeah.
Welcome Raiders from Flurry 64, and also the party was granted a boon.
Hey,
Flurry, come on, man.
thank you,
Welcome to
kind
the danger.
strangers.
Oh, they're no strangers. I brought reinforcements.
Oh, boy.
There we go. This is what I want. Ah, yes. The darkness, the lightning. You think you were born in it.
The darkness, it calls to me.
So that's
I prefer
Went into your
Deckard
strong
Bane.
hand, eh?
So for those who saved, you'll take half of 27 lightning damage.
Okay. You insist.
Yep.
Do we round that to 13 or 14?
It rounds down. It always rounds down.
So I am looking bad here.
That's not great.
Nope.
Yep. And then for those who saved, that's half that damage. So this lightning hits down and hits with such a force that you've never felt before. The lightning crackles through each of your bodies. Oh, for those who has concentration checks, please.
Right.
So that would be blesses and your spirit weapon.
Okay. I have
Uh,
Eldritch Mind, so I get advantage on.
And
Intimidate.
Spirit Weapon is not a concentration spell. The Bless is,
not?
however. No, it is not. That's why I love it.
Right.
It's pretty
That's-
wonderful.
Uh,
I
Spiritual
almost
weapon is
rolled-
a beautiful thing.
In Twitch chat.
natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah,
Whoa.
dude.
Oh, buddy, that's awesome. Not only does this bless survive, it gets stronger.
We all get a
More
D6 now.
Congratulations, it's the D6 now.
You haven't seen my bless's final form yet.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 Dragon Ball Z episode later, you finally get like a D8 bless.
I rolled a 14.
What was the total damage from the lightning strike?
That
I
was
took
27.
13.
So
Oh, the
you
total
just
damage.
you just passed the threshold.
Jeez.
Okay, that's good.
That's
I'm gonna
real
because
close.
because it's either for concentration the threshold is either 10. If the damage is low enough, it's just automatically 10, or half of whatever the damage is more. So it's like it's 13. Would have been
Half of the original.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's how that works. Rippling through all your bodies, you feel the electricity just shock you. It absorbs into you, and then you realize the power that's standing right in front of you. Oh, you just tears. And that'll be his turn. Fidget, how you doing, buddy?
I'm a little jittery right now. Feel like I just got woken up by an alarm clock. So I'm gonna move my little guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And I've been saving this one for a while. I haven't used this before. It's called Information Overload. So we tried dex saves, we tried wisdom saves. Not working so well. So let's try an intelligence save.
Okay. What's the threshold?
The threshold is... Pause for effect. Where do I find that? 15.
15?
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Come on, man! Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, big brain.
It's my dice.
I hate you. All right. Well, it does nothing.
Uh,
Buddy.
So that was cool.
can we
gotta-
use
you
our
gotta love the
party
effort.
boon to ask
Oh.
you to re-roll that save?
We didn't roll a boon, did we?
We didn't choose one.
Is that would that be a boon or a bane if he has to re-roll?
It's either it could be a boon because you get to choose. You guys get to choose what save I get to re-roll. If I get a bane, then something bad just happens to me. But usually the banes happen to you guys. But I'll allow it. Let's
Okay.
re-roll this.
All right. Please, please, please.
The cursing timer is also now over. You rolled a 15 again, didn't you?
I rolled a 14.
Ooh, baby!
So let's roll a d8 here. Done. Done. Okay, so you take 7 psychic damage.
7 psychic.
And, yep, and my next attack gets advantage.
Excellent.
Spicy.
Describe to me how this effect comes.
Okay, so it's called information overload. So my homunculus kind of crawls up and like climbs up onto your weird fleshy armor, and you feel your mind invaded, and you just realize you're surrounded by all these enemies, and it's like it's literally the meme of the lady with all the equations around her head.
All right. So at that point, your homunculus. Did you determine a shape for your homunculus?
It's an
I don't
origami
remember.
paper character.
Oh, it's a little origami paper. Okay, so at this point, I just imagine like a crane. It just
Kind of. Yeah,
it lands just. And
exactly.
you just see this guy just. At that point, you see what would be black ooze come out of the nose.
Nice.
He's just full of these.
Movement.
Uh,
That was your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, about 10 feet closer.
Are you sure you want to do that? Oh, right. Hey. I was just rolling for my concentration checks.
Sure.
I have to keep on top of them myself. I got to be a good DM.
Yeah. I can't really move further away. I got a hand crossbow, so I got to
Have you
stay in range
considered
of that
jumping
guy.
in the pool of water against the lightning enemy?
Or throwing him in it.
No, I've
I
seen
mean-
Pokemon that would end poorly for us.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for you, Fidget.
That's it for me.
All right, Brenthazar.
Oh, I'm a little worse for wear, but I'm gonna keep hitting him.
Just,
Are you sure?
I didn't hear no bell.
Oh boy.
He's just Randy Marsh. I didn't hear no bell.
Pretty much.
Get him, champ.
Go for it. He's a true American hero.
Jesus. Sorry, I'm looking for something.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, I'm going
Refilling
for
my
my
water.
act.
I'll be back in 2.
Yep. Okay.
26.
26.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Another 9 points of damage.
Another 9 points. That's just bludgeoning, piercing. What's going on?
Piercing.
Okay.
And I am going to move a little bit out of his range.
Move a
try
little
to
bit
move
out of his.
back out of his range.
Okay. So you attempt to move back. Just how far back do you wish to attempt?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
As you attempt to go turn around and hit him, it lands right where his neck would be, and it just kind of absorbs in. You see a little bit of the black ooze starting to ooze out. He's still just laughing. Just with that, you take your cue and turn and run. As you do, he's going to attempt to grab you.
Is Shocking Grasp not still in effect?
Shocking grabs doesn't affect him.
No, it didn't affect him.
Oh, the entire spell didn't affect him. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also, we
Okay.
have now received a party bane.
Thank you.
Boy.
Perfect timing. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, guys. You're going to kill me.
Excellent. So that'll be 16 to hit.
That fails.
That fails.
I have an 18 armor class.
Nice.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Excellent. You go to run, but as he's laughing, he's just a little bit too distracted from pulling the Morning Star out to try and grab onto your collar. You slip just out of his range.
Oh, wait, so I left my Morning Star there?
No, you took it with you,
Oh,
just for flavor purposes.
Okay.
It's one of those things where like you just pull out and last second you kind of just, or sorry, pull it right off of him.
Yeah.
Excellent. So then that is your action, bonus action, movement. That's everything for you.
Use the bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 2 HP.
1D. Oh, cool. That's your bonus action to do that.
Yeah,
Second
I just got to
wind.
roll that.
Good old second wind.
So I regain 4 hit points.
Excellent. Regain those hit points, my man. You deserve it.
I remembered I had it. And I was like,
Kool-Aid. All right, that's it for you, Parenthesar.
that is it for me.
Father and Borrow.
My first question.
Yes.
I can order my actions however I choose. I can bonus action then action. I don't need to like. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So we'll
Correct.
start with Hex, thus ending the bless on myself, Vidius, and third person who I remember I
Fidget.
casted on.
Just me.
So if that's just declared. So there's no save involved, and we will follow it up with the Mind Sliver spell. So if you could, oh sorry, for Hex, I'm declaring Wisdom as the disadvantageous save.
Perfect.
Mind Sliver, however, is an intelligence saving throw. I promise there's not a plan.
No, not at all. It's not like my one Yimmer has Mind Sliver. So that's an intelligence saving throw?
Please.
Okay, and that's not at disadvantage?
No.
Okay. So
I missed the joke,
rolled
by
that.
the way. That's why I kind of like climbed up there.
No, I have a player named Yimmer. He tries to use Mind Sliver. He's never been able to do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat. It's kind of like time filler at the moment. Like, I can do it, and someone gotta...
So that was intelligence is what it was again?
Yes.
Indeed, and that is still a 15.
Still a 15? Okay. Describe how this Mind Sliver works. Do you have the spell component with you, or is it just a mental aspect that you try to inflict into the mind?
Imbaro is linked to his goddess by way of a book, which he levitates while in the form of dread and reads from it. And the words sort of take physical form and like sort of like you can sort of see him speak, but it's not really there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, it almost sounds like as if you're muttering, but the mouth doesn't move, but you hear the incantation happening. The words come off the pages, creating basically sharp pointed needles fling right into the head, just landing in and absorbing, landing and absorbing, landing and absorbing.
Brain the brain. Yes.
Brain the brain.
I brain him with needles.
I'm literally
Hey.
picturing like what the wizard guy was doing to Doctor Strange in Infinity War. Like all those little psychic spikes and if it
Yeah. That's honestly
What happened in that movie?
a lot of things happen.
a lot.
we
of
don't
things.
talk about it. We don't talk about it. I'm still recovering. With that, he fails to save.
Fantastic. So he will take 2d6 as I am the 5th level. So we will
2d6.
roll that, and that will come out to a total of 9. And on their next saving throw, they're gonna subtract 3 from the roll.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. Okay.
Quicken spell so badly.
You don't have quicken spell yet?
I'm trying to think if a concentration check is actually a save because it technically is, but it isn't.
Legally, it is a
What do you mean?
saving throw.
Oh,
It's a check.
Because I
not a
still-
yeah,
save.
true.
Yeah,
I still have. It's for me.
Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I need quick.
No, it's a check though, right? Like like if I roll stealth, I don't. It's not a saving throw for stealth. It's a check for stealth.
No,
Same
that's
with
a skill
It's
check.
concentration, though.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Concentration is based off my constitution
I see. I see.
modifier.
And you
It's
add
not.
your
It's not a
Constitution
specific
saving
skill set
throw.
within.
Word. I feel you.
But ending a concentration's not the worst thing. We're not going to move.
Honestly, it's not a bad plan to do it that way.
Mhm.
Too bad I rolled a natural 18, regardless.
I'm not going to move. Bird will follow. Bird's a secret demon, so Bird's going to follow up with the claw attack here. I guess it's a bite. It's a bird. Birds can claw, so +4 to hit.
Birds can do whatever the fuck they want, man.
That's true. They are government drones after all.
Yeah.
So 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. Keep clicking on the Twitch chat and typing in my roll. That would be bad.
Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
They take I just had it. 5 damage, and please make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
So I took. Sorry, I was
I screwed
distracted
this
for
up. I
AC.
didn't realize this attack had a con save, but make a con save, please. DC 10. Shoot. Played myself.
I rolled an 11.
That sucks. Nothing happens.
So then I don't take the damage, or
No, you take the damage. You do not get poisoned.
okay. So I don't. Okay, so I save from the poison. I got how much damage?
5.
I'm got so much information
Cinco.
coming here.
Cinco.
All right, 5. Got it. This guy is. You guys have been wailing on him pretty good, and the wounds are not healing, and they're starting to like. There's a lot of them now. It doesn't seem to be slowing him down, but it looks like you're doing a number on him.
Does the armor seem to react in any sort of way? Like, is it Charlotte question?
No, it's a me question.
Okay.
The way it's reacting is more or less, it's like you're opening it up, and what you would think would see like blood and flesh is more like black ooze just seeping out and just covering more or less the wound, almost creating like an instant scab effect.
Does it smell?
Does it smell?
Yeah.
The best way I could describe it is if it was very metallic, had like a very metallic smell to it.
Gross. Like when you smell blood, you know?
Exactly. It's like supercharged blood, honestly. Very
Okay.
congealed and coagulated. It's like this guy never drank water in his life.
Okay. My interest peakweed and satisfied. I'll end my turn.
Oh, Randall!
All right.
Just a reminder, disadvantage to wisdom saving throws currently.
Yep.
You'll have to remind me.
Oh,
that.
yeah, I'll remind everybody every turn.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. I have so much to
Unprompted
do.
and casual conversation, really.
My bless will also drop
Yeah.
as spirits start to flit around me. 15-foot radius, and I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh! What is the shape of said guardians of spirits?
They look like sirens.
Sirens?
Mhm.
What would police sirens have to do about this?
Ha ha.
You can use the party bane and give yourself advantage on the wisdom saving throw.
Give himself advantage, canceling out the
That's not
disadvantage for a
police.
straight roll.
It's really funny.
So it's a wisdom save for blue
So I
man.
gotta make a wisdom save, and that's at disadvantage.
Yes.
With disadvantage, that'd be a 22.
Bollocks.
Wow.
I rolled really well. I'm just going to say.
He takes half damage, which would be 8
8, and that's
radiant
what kind
damage.
of damage?
Radiant.
I rolled an 18 and a 19. Just saying.
And then my spiritual weapon will try to crack him in the back of the head.
All right. Crack-a-lack in the back-a-lackin'.
A 9.
9? That misses. With the radiant with the sirens coming out and swirling around your form, it distracts him enough and pelts him enough into the body that when you try and use the spiritual weapon, he moves just enough out of the way to miss a critical hit to the head.
And then I'll look over at Bovidius, and I will say, care to cut in? And I will take a couple steps backwards.
All right. He already attempted to use his reaction. He does not have another one.
And that will be my turn.
Excellent. Bovidius!
I swiftly and succinctly step in to the advantageous location where I'm planking with El Padre.
Just because you nail the alliteration the first try doesn't make you better than me, Kyle.
Yes, it does.
Casca fuck low.
I mean, that specifically doesn't, but
I wasn't even aware I was just alliterative.
Oh,
Um,
right.
um,
Cool. I made that. Yep. I've been making my concentration checks, just letting you know, and I've been making them.
Cool.
So.
I mean, with resistance to physical damage, I'm not particularly surprised that we're not exactly making them difficult for him.
Hey, I could roll shit.
I know you could, but I'm not surprised.
Apparently, my
Very
dice
easy
like me now
checks.
that I'm torturing you guys.
So I'm gonna move up to him, and I have the intimidating, intimidating presence, imposing presence feat, granting me proficiency in intimidation, even though I'm not charismatic. And so I just kind of
for me, intimidation is one of those things that you could either use your strength or your charisma for it, because I mean it technically works on both. So you could use your strength as a replacement for it.
So what I'm doing here is I'm moving into the position that Rendell just vacated, and I'm drawing myself up to my full height, holding this masterfully crafted, specially crafted halberd across my chest, and I'm just going to look down at this guy. Actually, that's an important question. How tall is this guy?
6'6".
He's as tall as Nyx's father.
Okay, so I'm going to look him in the eyes, since apparently we're close to the same height. I look him in the eyes and I say, "Not quite as intimidating as your sister, are you?" And then I'm going to take 2 attacks. In the classic X fashion, slash. Have advantage from flanking with Imbaro.
I need helping.
Resulting in 26 and 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Terrific. 14 damage followed by 13 damage.
14 and 13.
And I'm hoping that that amount of damage combined with the taunt and just me being at my full height would enable some sort of an intimidation check to, I don't know, just rattle the guy. I don't know what to expect to accomplish with that.
Do you have an ability? Do you have an ability that allows you to make an intimidation check?
Aside from that imposing presence feat giving me proficiency in intimidation, I don't have anything that would specifically enable like a status effect off of that intimidation.
Okay. So basically all you're doing is saying words at this point. You're making your attacks, but you're not, in the sense of intimidation purposes, imposing yourself that way.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That would take an action for you to do that.
Sure.
Because if you did that, I would have allowed you to have inflicted the frightened status on him.
All right. Well,
but
now I know for next
you
time.
took your now you know for next time. If you just un momento, please.
The help action also lets you like directly distract people.
I am a scary cow, Charlotte.
So these these blows are just hitting back and forth. You're going.
She just heard it.
What, you're hearing Charlotte in the background there?
Yep.
Well, I'm hearing Charlotte through the floorboards.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're down there. Give me a second. Sorry, I must ask this first in front of everybody. Permission to enter your apartment.
Yes.
Hey, 1 second.
So how's everyone doing tonight? Are you feeling good about fighting the
I'm getting
the
invaded.
scab?
Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I only took half damage from a lightning so far, so this is good. I haven't died yet.
Not dying is probably an optimal play.
So far.
the dog with you.
Wow. Okay, bye.
What a
Your call
shit
is
show.
important to us. Please stay on the line.
We now have on camera proof that Charminar and JT the Man are not the same person.
I have seen movies.
Oh,
before.
Crew was here, and I
It can be all
just
sorts
missed
of
him.
camera trickery.
Oh. The dog jumped on me.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
Oh, it made me more winded than I thought it would. Oh. Well, at this point, I'm using it as character development.
Yeah, he's just completely exhausted.
Yeah. All right, I'm giving myself one exhaustion. Here we go.
Oh, nice. We're really having an impact on this guy.
Okay,
Only
so
23 more
to make
rounds,
2 concentration checks for that. Oh, fucking really? I rolled a natural 1 as my last save.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
So that means Call Lightning is now gone.
Called off.
Just in time for my turn.
Gotta use an action to bring it back again.
Can't though. I can't though. That's all right. So he's gonna take He's gonna take 2 seconds to look around him. To whoever is in Father and Barrow, how are you looking for? You don't have to tell me exact health numbers, but what kind of shape are you in?
Oh, perfect.
You're in perfect
Form of
condition?
Dread gives me temporary hit points.
Yeah, but with that Call Lightning,
I'm good.
you're good.
Yeah.
It's Parenthesar that's
Yeah, he's limping away.
he's limping away.
Okay.
My hair's a little frizzy, but I'm hanging on.
Under the bus you go.
Bovidius hasn't taken
Yeah.
any damage yet.
Yeah. Who inflicted the frightening on
How's
this
Mara?
man? You did?
I did. I'm the spookiest.
Excellent. You just boopy? Perfect. So if that's the case, this man looks back and forth, realizes he hasn't touched any of you, and decides to move up 10 feet, getting out of your range. If you wish to make attacks
Yes,
of
I will
opportunity.
absolutely make that. Sorry, I have too many windows on my screen. I didn't see the map. I will absolutely take that that attack. That is a 25 to hit.
I will do that.
8 more slashing damage.
Question.
Yep.
When abilities are once per turn, that means it needs to reach my turn before I could use that again.
Correct.
Okay. I rolled an 11 in that case.
That will hit.
Okay.
Get the sense that like this guy is just standing there and taking hits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah, no.
I don't
So
like
what's up?
stabbing.
What'd you roll?
4, sorry. It was about a mere paper cut.
Parenthesar, this hulking man with black bleeding all over him. He looks as if he's just on death's door.
Yeah.
Takes his hand, and he's gonna roll a 20 to reach right out.
Now, am I rolling something against this?
No, it's just his hand comes out,
Possibly a death save.
basically grabs your face.
Uh huh.
Everybody around you You feel the lightning just surge right from his arm, right into the face.
Ouch.
Oh.
I'm just gonna.
Oh. How much damage is that?
A lot.
Oh. Don't
Yeah,
tell
lightning
me count.
lightning bolt is a lot.
It could just be shocking grasp. You know.
You would have had to roll a save for that, my friend.
It
That'd
could be.
27 points of lightning damage.
Youch.
Yeah. Yeah, ouch is right, because I am now at 0.
So you are unconscious.
I am
Now
unconscious.
the question is, does putting you past 0 into the negative reach what would have been your total hit points in the negative?
It goes past my total hit points. Like I was at 12 out of 35.
Okay, no, so it
No,
doesn't
you're
go
fine
past
then.
your.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
go past
I was
negative
talking about-
35.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
went past negative 35, that would have been a complete death.
Yeah.
You're just
I'm
unconscious.
saving throws right now.
Yes.
Well,
and no.
Yeah, you don't need to make it yet. Yeah, that's when your next turn comes around.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Should be right after my turn.
But
I think the correct wording is if your next turn comes around.
yes, if. But yes, from behind, seeing that Bovidius would just scream, "Brother!" as he sees his longtime comrade drop.
Exactly. And he's laughing the whole time, just.
You peeked the mic out. We didn't hear that.
I yelled power.
I heard that.
I filled in the blanks. It was all good. Don't worry about it.
You gotta get the neck veins going.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Power.
I need to ask one question from
Mhm.
the very good DM.
Mhm.
If you can give me 1 second.
I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
In that case, I think we will take our 5-minute break here.
Great call.
That sounds wonderful. Would you inform the dungeon master of how the game's proceeding?
I will.
do it. We in?
Mm-hmm. Was
Perfect.
my countdown hand? It was out of frame.
Of course it was. I'm just like, oh, we're on the internet!
I was trying to be all professional and do like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not only is it blurred, it was out of frame.
Back everyone to Melody of the Maelstrom there.
Where we totally
Welcome,
know how to do
everybody,
this whole
back to
Twitch
Melody of the
stream.
Maelstrom. I'm the DM for False Skull and Knights, but I decided just to come up and say hi to Charminar, and decided let me destroy her team for her. That way she doesn't get any of the guilt, and I get all the pleasure.
Oh, we'll blame her. It's fine.
You only pulled the
Yeah,
trigger.
she
I want
wrote
who
the
gave you
guy.
the gun.
We just killed him.
Exactly. By the way, Fidget, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. All right. I'm gonna move
By the way,
back.
Fidget, he has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh yes, I'm
Just a
quite clear.
reminder for both the DM and the stream, there is still a party bane that has been unclaimed by the DM.
Please curse us. Ruin our days, our lives.
Not saying you have to, not necessarily asking for it,
I'm-
but being honest.
Unclaimed by the DM. I need to. Oh man, I don't have a thing up for a Bane. I actually have like a system for like a chart sheet of rolls for boons and banes. So at that point, when I get one, I just roll and off you go. But I normally don't do it because I'm so busy doing everything else. I just
That
delegate.
would be very interesting. Send that to me. For next
Great
time.
idea. Yeah, totally.
Actually, I'll at the end of the game, I'll get my guys to contact your guys.
Sounds good.
Very professionally. Sorry, let me get my
Heal
suit tie
him.
for this one.
Oh, sure.
Heal for my boys. Perfect. That being said,
So
Mr. Fidget,
yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please.
at disadvantage, I rolled an 18 and a 19 on the die.
Um,
I really hate
My
you.
hands are up here.
A lot.
I'm just gonna do this, just so you know.
It's not going to show up on. the
yeah, it's
screen.
probably too
It'll
blurry.
blur out. It'll blur out.
Just
Well,
send it to him. So
I'm not doing it on
Yeah,
stream.
he's
I'm sending it
posting
to the
on
Discord.
Okay, wicked.
I'm doing to the general. It might be a tad blurry.
no, it's good. We can set it as like the Discord banner.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's great.
Which brings me up to a 22.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's see what it does if you succeed. I think you take half damage. Yep. Yeah, you take half damage. So let me roll that damage real quick. Okay, so you take 4 damage.
4 damage?
Psychic.
Excellent.
And normally that would make you run away, but unfortunately you succeeded. So
I succeeded. Well, here's the thing. Finish it.
Oh!
oh boy, oh
boy.
boy, this is actually kind of perfect. So the spell is called Dissonant Whispers, and in his mind he hears the voice of my homunculus, which is the living word, the nemesis that you returned to fight. And it says, "The prophecy says that we will fight again, but it does not say that you will succeed." And then your
Perfect.
brain just like,
Excellent.
That's fucking sick.
As this origami figure is whispering into the ear, you see his head just turn back and forth, and he just whispers something right back to the origami, to your homunculus. As that happens, the brain just starts hemorrhaging back, forth, bubbling up into this carapace, and just splays right out, as pretty much like Gallagher smashes a watermelon.
I've seen that happen. It's actually
The
hilarious.
body drops. The body drops and starts melting into this black tar ooze. Your homunculus flies back just and whispers back into your ears. I am the one that burned the library.
What else?
JT has been commanded to do a party appreciation at the end of the episode.
With that, the combat is done.
But the combat in Fiddle's Heart is just beginning.
Immediately run over to Baranthazar and palm his face, much like Blue Man did. But hit him with radiant
Radiant damage.
We'll cast Cure Wounds on him. If it will
Imbara will drop the form and do the same.
He gets
Wild-
5 hit points.
Myself prone then.
Don't try to escape. You still have to do a party appreciation. Don't try to escape.
I'm back here and love us,
Run away.
JT.
You're not my Somebody block the door. Don't let him leave.
while everybody here is while
the
everybody's healing
exits.
Baranthazar, I'm screaming at the druids. He's got a sister. She can go invisible. Keep eyes everywhere. Don't let any of your friends out of your sight. Be safe. Be vigilant. Keep that melody going.
Yeah, so you can immediately see or hear just a bunch of people scuttling off in various directions. It appears that during this combat, during this whole encounter, instead of running away, all of these druids have just kind of sheltered and sequestered themselves within the trees. And as each of them step out of a trunk of a tree, they all look at each other and then just scatter.
Mithras, he's still kicking?
He's still there.
Is that the appreciation? The song? The guitar playing back there?
I guess so.
I'll go over and I'll go over to.
By the way, Baranthazar, you are healed for 15 total.
I'll go help
Thank you.
Baranthazar up. I reach my arm down to you, and we can do the predator handshake, and I'll help you up.
I grab your arm and I just I started rising up to my feet.
Don't scare me like that, brother.
Ugh. Oh, I thought I was a goner.
If not for such good friends, I fear you would have been. Well done, all of you.
Look at it, Father Imbaru and Rendell. Thank you.
Of course. Charlotte's
Anytime.
I'm gonna look back towards Mithras and Nyx and ask and just kind of shout over can the ritual continue?
The ritual has not yet started.
He's such an asshole. I love him. I don't believe we should leave the body here. This is the same. It bears a striking resemblance to the ooze we found in the ground earlier. And we do not yet know the secrets of the ooze. So we should probably dispose of them.
Probing the secrets of the ooze.
Fidget grabs a sack and infuses it with bag of holding and puts the remains of the body inside. Now, simultaneously, Stu's bag of holding stops being a bag of holding and explodes with potatoes.
You hear a distant scream. I know! No! Sheila! Beatrice, no!
I've been waiting so long for that to happen.
I really
Now-
hope the bear guard is alive to see that.
How many pounds of potatoes just
500
crushed
pounds
stew?
of potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, we calculated this,
500.
remember?
is he dead?
We did the
25,000.
500 pounds. Also, if I do
Is-
this, just your head appears, and it's great. Just
Yeah.
so everybody.
So,
Yeah,
so
JP
is
is
Stu
happy
dead, or
with
does he just like now suddenly like a Disney princess kind of movie? Just like the mountain just like lifts him up out of frame.
That's exactly what I was.
Okay.
Your cart is definitely broken, though.
Oh
It's like a potato
Ah,
shotgun of just
the
like.
hell?
And he's just sitting on the top, going, "Oh, oh yeah, right." I didn't realize I had so many actually. Oh, well, shit. None of you hear it, but all of you should still.
That would be incredible. Like it cures Stu of his insanity. Like he just has a moment of. I did not realize I had.
It's a moment of lucidity. Like, why the fuck am I carrying around 500 pounds of
Potatoes, actually.
potatoes?
His
Shock
That's
therapy
amazing.
really does
That's
work,
amazing.
eh?
Get myself in order.
All right, so as Mithras moves forwards and stands just silently for a moment before he regards all of you, he looks at each of you in turn before he says, "It seems you have made a terrible enemy." And that's actually where we're going to end the session for today. So, first of all, I want to say a big ol' thank you to JT
Yes.
Woohoo!
for guest starring on this particular episode. So, thanks, man. You did a fantastic job. I'm just gonna roll really quick through everything that I'm supposed to say at the end of the session, and then I'm gonna let you do your party appreciation.
Oh, by the way, Dire Bear
Diagram merch.
Let's
Get it,
go. Let's
get it,
go.
get it. Okay, so speaking of merch, thank you to our sponsors, D&D Beyond and Effects May Vary. If you like what you saw, you can go ahead and support our Patreon. And Mama Bear, thank you for supporting us and continuing to support us. We love you. We appreciate you doing what you're doing, you beautiful human. We also have merch, as JT so wonderfully modeled. That's the word. Modeled for us. I forgot the word model for a second. My brain was like, nope, we're not coming up with that word. Yeah, that's all the plugs. Does everybody have any shows coming up or anything like that?
I'm playing Music in the Streets June 22nd.
You cut out
Yeah.
there. Say the
What?
name of the event again.
It's called Music in the Streets. It's in Keswick, Ontario. Oh, I guess Sutton, Ontario. It's being held at the Rock.
I'm wondering if I can.
I'd probably be able to hear it.
July 6th, Mute Sounds is playing The Tale of the Junction with a band called Robot Philosopher that I'm very excited to
Yeah.
play.
That's sick. What
Yeah.
a great name.
Also, July 6th, Effects May Vary is playing 10 Gallon Bar and Grill in Newmarket, Ontario.
Nice.
If you guys want, we could organize like a bar hop. Start Keswick, work our way down.
We're not doing that on stream. Stop. Absolute new. All right. Okay. So, with that all being said, I'm gonna turn the microphone back over to JT so that he can give all of you some love.
I love you. Have a good night.
Hey!
I'll take it.
I want my personalized Valentine.
I'm sorry. When I was.
Oh, dear God.
Where does one begin? Well, by trying to expand. There we go. Expand the Zoom meeting so I can see everybody.
There's two of them who aren't on camera.
Yes, I'm aware.
Jeez. Okay.
Yes,
Staring into my soul.
It's
How's it
party
feel, Charlotte?
appreciation, not other DM appreciation.
I'm getting a party depreciation over here.
Yeah,
I'm losing value.
yeah. This game has lost value now that I'm in here. Honestly, it has been an absolute pleasure to come up and see Charm and to come and, well, try and murder you guys. I really appreciate all the party no swears that you've given me over the years and everything that comes with that, but also interacting with my crew and, creating a nice friendly rivalry. Although we kind of backed off a little bit for now, I'm more than open to continuing it.
You guys, you two are the you two can discuss that on your own time.
We will discuss terms and conditions after our guys.
Oh, I will make you sign a whole. Don't even tempt me.
Is it all in legalese?
It's gonna all be in legalese.
Of course it will be. But I mean, having you guys are actually really creative. I really appreciate just how you actually have thought through the things that your characters do and things that are personalized right to them, and honestly it's amazing. Although I've only really caught a handful of shows, I do sense a real good camaraderie between you all. The fact that it's hard to find something like that. So the fact that you guys have it, that is extremely special.
Thank you, Jake.
And honestly, I wish to come up and try and murder you once again. Also, this is also an invite for her to come down and try and kill my people.
Yes, I accept.
You accept? I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Until then, I will be lurking in the chats. You have a good night. I will also say this here. This Wednesday we are not running our show because a bunch of us are away for medical reasons, and so we need to respect all that and just have all time to rejuvenate and everything that goes with that. Mm-hmm. Shall you sign us off?
Sure.
Well, the headphones are being changed over. Big round of applause for JT.
Oh, wait,
You want to hear your applause.
I was just saying, big round of applause for JT while the headphones are switching over.
Of course, when I can't hear it.
That's why
But also,
to the side of your head.
It's
As a
applause. Like, do you really want it right in your ears?
Yes,
as a team,
apparently.
I want to say we mopped the fucking floor with that dude.
Yep.
That one guy stood no chance until 7.
Yeah.
All right. So, also, even though False Skull and Knights isn't running this week, you should still check out Operation Aegis, which runs every Tuesday and is a Lancer campaign. Still check out False Skull and Knights because I could definitely recommend this dude here as a really good DM and pretty solid. I mean, he's almost as good as me, but not, just yeah. Anyways. So, with that, I wish everybody a good evening, and I thank everybody who came and watched. We love you. We appreciate you. If you guys made it all the way to the end, you're one of the real ones, and we will see you next time. Have a good evening.
dare to imagine!
Have you ever fought a dragon and stormed its mountain lair? Have you ever killed a vampire and seen the evil in its lair? Have you ever sought adventure and couldn't find it anywhere? Well, here's the answer to your call. We're gonna die a bear. Adventuring company. Come look behind all your cares. Rah.